start with moisturizing my face. I have just sprayed like a lot of rose water just to feel fresh. And the moisturizer that I'm using today is from Bioderma. Uh, it's called Sebium Hydra, and it's very good for sensitive skin, acne prone skin, and oily skin. I'm just gonna warm it up between my fingers and spread it all over the face. Just take it down to the neck. I always do that with all my skincare products. I always take it down to my neck because the neck deserves it. Next, I'm going to moisturize my lips with this MAC Baby Lips color. I love this color. It has a slight pink touch to it, so by the time the makeup is done, the lips get sufficient time to hydrate. Next, I'm using Fenty Beauty Ease Drop in the shade 12. This is a perfect shade for my skin. I don't get this in India. Fenty has not launched this in India, so I have picked this up from Dubai Sephora. It matches my skin really well. Earlier I had picked up the shade 14, which was a tad bit darker for my skin tone, but then I tried the 12 and it just goes really beautifully. I'm spraying the makeup sponge with Airbrush Flawless. It sets the skin tint really beautifully on the face, and it also lasts really long, so I really like to do this technique. I've just dotted the skin tint on my face, and now I am just blending it quickly with my makeup sponge. The skin tint blends really effortlessly. It's my go-to skin tint on everyday basis because I just get like 5 to 6 minutes to get ready in the morning before I step out for work. So you can see how nice it is. It has just like evened out my skin tone and matches my neck really well, and it also has this glow that it adds on my skin. I really love it. Just going in with a little bit more. I just like to cover it up on my eyelids as well, so that it gives an even base for the colors to pop. That's it. I'm going in next with the liquid blush from Rare Beauty. It's in the shade Joy. It's such a fun, bright color. I like to take it at the back of my hand and not dot it directly on my face, because it then becomes very difficult. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's too less. So I'm just going to saturate the brush at the back of my hand and then take it on my cheek. So I've got my favorite brush for Sephora. It's in the number 06 multi-texture. I'm gonna just saturate it with the blush and start stamping it. It just adds such a evened out flush of color, and I don't get this with dotting the blush directly on the face. I love the way how diffused it looks once I spread it at the back of my hand and then take it on the brush. I just love to smile a little and then take the color on the apples of my cheeks. It just makes the face look really bright, and the flush of color makes it look really fresh and like you have just come back indoors from the sun. So it's really nice for a nice summer look, daytime look. I'm also going in with the same blush for my eyelid as a base, and I'm gonna like blend and play with other colors once I powder my eyelids. Next I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. I'm going to take it on the powder puff, dab it little, and then I'm going to gently set my under eye and the eyelid. For the other eye, the same process. Dab it, press it at the back of your hand, and then gently tap it. I also like to take it on the T-zones. The Flawless Finishing powder works really well for oily skin, so I just like to cover my T-zones with it. My eyelids also get really oily, so I just like to go and dab over it. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and I also have this nice fluffy brush from e.l.f. I just love this. It's so quick to just go with the powder, and it just does such a good job dusting over the entire face. That's it. Because I always like dab it and then go for the powder rather than just picking up and going for the powder. I'm going in with the MAC eyeshadow palette and with a PAC 204 brush. I'm gonna take a neutral mid-tone color for the crease, which is going to be a mix of this one and this one. That. So just going with the back and front motion and just dragging it up a little bit. Next I'm going in with a little deeper color, which is this one, with the brush by Namrata Soni, the eyeshadow blend 02. I'm just going to pick up very little and then mix it a little bit with the lighter color, dab, and just place it on the outer edge of the lid. I always like to take it up so that the eyelids look lifted. I'm going in with a very gentle hand so that it doesn't look too patchy, and then it gets really difficult to correct it. Now with my finger I'm just going to go with this rose gold color. It's such a beautiful color, and then dab it in the center of my eyelid. So when you close your eyes and open, when you flutter your eyes, there's little something on your eyelid. I'm going in with a pointed brush and this darker color to just go under my eye a little bit to create a slightly smoky effect. It just creates the shadow under the eye and just ties up everything together. I'm going in with a blue eyeliner for today. It's by K Beauty and it's called Exotic Indigo. I love the tip. It's so precise. It just gets like a very perfect wing. Next is this kajal from Color Bar. I love it. I love the thickness of the edge of the kajal. I like to go with it slightly under my eye so it just brightens up and opens up my eye. Finishing with the eyes with this Clinique mascara. The wand is really amazing. It just covers up the entire lash length. The lashes look really open and fluttered. So the eyes are done now. Now what do we do? What do you think we should do? Should we do a little bit of contour or should we just leave it here? Let's probably do a little slightly bit of contour. I'm going in with this contour and highlight palette by Revolution Pro, and I have this contour brush from PAC. It's 247. I'm gonna slightly dip it into the contour and just buff it into my hand and just very slightly fish face. Just going a little over the forehead. I actually don't feel the need to do the contour on daily basis, but just because I'm filming now, I thought why not. And I also do not feel the need to have highlighter because my skin is like already so shiny. All I do is I just take it a little bit on my finger and just highlight the eyebrow bone. Just adds a little bit of sparkle, and then the bridge of the nose. That's it. I don't really like going in on the high points of my cheek. Just like when there's a party or something like that, yeah, I don't mind going full glam, but on daily basis for work, I usually just try to skip it. I don't even do the highlighters here. It's just the filming day, so why not? And to finish it all, I'm going to go in with Nykaa lip glaze for my lips. The packaging is so good. It's so soft and so lightweight, and I love the fact that it has the pigment, you know, it's beautiful. A lot of lip oils do not have this much of pigmentation, but this one is really nice, and it's really going amazingly with my skin tone. It's in the shade Raspberry Ganache, and it's I just love the texture. It just looks really nice. So yeah, that's the final look. Let me know how you guys like. Do subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and do let me know what looks do you want to see next. I'm gonna keep shooting looks that are really quick and on the go for mainly working women who don't have time in the morning, same like me. So let me know whatever you want to see. I'm gonna shoot it. Bye guys.